Hi, this is Betty. I'd like to show you some of my paintings that are online on southernladyartist.com. This is a painting of a boat that I did in the 1970s. This was when I first started learning how to paint in high school. Here's one of the pink magnolia that I did. This is a white magnolia that I did. This I started in the 1990s. Started doing a lot of portraits at that time. I was right after Mother passed away. Now on my website there is a free download of Visions, Dreams, and Miracles. And I started right after she passed away doing paintings at that time. And, I had put them down before. Okay, here's a painting that I did of out west after we went out to Monument Valley. I started giving the spiritual effect with the cloud there. Then I started on doing the acrylic for the first time and did a picture of Jesus coming out of the depths of the earth and the crosses as you see there. It was my first attempt on that. In 2013, I started back up on painting again. This was a transfiguration that I did. And it would be a while after that before I would paint again because I had 3 strokes in 2013. But I did get back to painting again and have continued. This painting is real special to me. I envisioned in my mind as growing up as a little girl what heaven might look like. This was not exactly what it was, but when I got ready to sit down and to paint heaven, this is what came to me at the time. Okay, now of course this is not a painting. This is a photograph of Shinny Lake in West Monroe, Louisiana. Now Shinny Lake does not look like this after the flood a couple years back. It kind of destroyed a lot of the landscape in that area out there because of the bad flood. I love this painting because in the left-hand corner, if you look at the top, and then to the right of it, looks like dream catchers. I ended up selling this to a friend of mine that is Choctaw Indian. She loves it. The next picture, or the next will be a painting of a portion of this. Now, of course, you see that the colors are a little different here than what you saw in the photograph. But I think I did a little enhancing. The original painting is very close to the photograph. This is called Beyond the Sunset. It's also acrylic. When I started back in 2013, I've done nothing but acrylic since then. This was actually a sunset that was right out in my front yard. But I kind of did a little bit of my own thing with it, and it kind of actually looks like it's from out west. This is the Great Smoky Mountains. This is right on top of the mountains between Gatlinburg and Cherokee, North Carolina. I really love this. This is where a friend of mine started getting me into doing landscapes. I was afraid of doing anything like that. I said, I can't do it. And she told me to come to her house, and she worked with me. She didn't touch anything on it, but she showed me how to start the background and come forward and bring it forward to this is what you see today. Okay, so I decided I could do landscapes now. So this is right around the corner from where I live. The thunderstorm was just something that I put in there extra. It wasn't but a few days after I painted this that we had a really bad thunderstorm and a tornado come through West Monroe. This painting idea came from wanting to do a picture during Christmas time. But I didn't want to do just your original candle sitting there. So I had an idea of the 7 golden candlesticks. And this was my interpretation of that during Christmas. And I really like it. It's special to me also. This painting started out being a sunset down around Crowville, Louisiana. The bottom section was like a cotton field and all of that. Well, it didn't work out, so I painted it out, and I needed a painting for a museum up in Farmerville where they were doing Indian things. And so I turned it into this, and I really enjoyed painting this. It was a lot of fun. Later on, I realized that there was actually an area that looked really close to this, that I had taken a picture actually up in Union Parish. This painting came from a photograph of, this was out front that appeared in the clouds. Clouds started forming and coming across. I didn't put the photograph in here, but one of the ladies at the church wanted this painting, so I painted it for her. The first was a dove, and then there was 3 other figures that followed it in the sky that looked like angels coming across the sky. It was very moving that day. And this one is me, walking into the sunset, going to be with Jesus one day. I love this painting. It started out, I didn't think I was going to be able to paint again. So the top part was a feeling, aggression and everything, kind of abstract. And as I started going down, I pictured a lake down below that and steered the reflection into it. And as I got down to that lake, it was like the waters were cooling me off from the aggression that I felt at the time. And then the rest of the painting just fell into place. These are the type of flowers that grow out here in the country that are beautiful every year. I did not sign it. I told everyone I did not know why I didn't sign it, but I do now, because eventually I'm going to have some material made up like this, the green part, and then the top part, and then the ladies. And I've got about 5 different designs of some dresses that I would like to have made. So that'll come in time. Okay. I hope you've enjoyed this. And go to my website, southernladyartist.com, and have a look. I also have sermons from my pastor on there. I have personal blogs that have sermons of mine, sermons of his. Just have some things that, experiences that's been going on in my life. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll be back with you. And like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.